Hello and good morning, everybody. How are you? It's just me today. This is week 2 of our official Driven to Be Healthy challenge with the St. Christopher Trucker Relief Fund. Julie Dillon is in Montana this week, having a little vacay, and so she'll be here later in the week. So Hope Savara here with Mother Trucker Yoga, and you're watching this because you are driven to be healthy. You know what to do. Drop it in the comments section. Let me know where you're tuning in from. It's going to be a great morning. It is pouring rain, or it was pouring rain here in southeastern Wisconsin. Oh my gosh, just buckets of rain coming down, but it looks like it's slowly passing right now. So if you are in my neck of the woods, drive safe out there. And more importantly, watch out for everyone else that doesn't drive safe out there. Good morning. Hello. Drop it in the comment section and let me know how you're doing today and where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the live, type the word live. And if you're watching the replay, we love knowing who comes back and watches the replay. So type the word replay if you come back and you watch it, because hey, maybe you're sleeping right now. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you're doing who knows what, and you can't get here this morning at this time, and that is totally okay. Good morning. Okay, today is a great day. Today, I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what happened last week. I don't care what happened 2 weeks ago. Today is a brand new day. And that means that you have brand new opportunities to walk into. Pun intended, walk into. It's really easy to let the stresses of the day kind of seep in. And before we know it, we're making choices that we don't want to make. We're allowing ourselves to throw in the towel when there's still a little bit of time left that we can try to make one good decision. Hey Bill, hey Leah, morning. Today, or rather this week, we're talking about walking. Walking is and forever will be one of the best forms of exercise that you can do on the face of the planet. Why? Because walking is an essential movement that we all need to be able to do to function in this world and to function as a driver. Yet for many of us, whether you're a truck driver, an engineer, you're an IT person, you're a computer analyst, whatever it is, sitting is the new smoking. We sit as a culture. This isn't just about truck drivers. We sit as a culture way too much. And it's a vicious cycle because we sit a lot and then therefore we're tired because we're still using our brain. We're still focusing on things. So then we don't get up and walk. We don't get up and move. And then when we get up and walk and move, our body feels a little stiff after because we haven't used it in a while. And so we get stuck in this vicious loop of like, well, then I probably shouldn't do that because that hurt too much. But we need to walk. We need to move. The benefits of walking are endless. I am a huge avid walker. I grew up watching my mom get us off the bus and then pop her tennis shoes on and meet someone at the corner of our we lived in the country, but we had this like tiny little subdivision. Meet her at the corner, and then they like walked down what we called Sleeping Dragon Road, and they walked in the morning every single morning. And I eventually became an adult. That's what happens in life. And walking was just something that was ingrained in me. And I felt like no matter what my health was, no matter where I was, I could try to walk even just a little bit. And that stuck with me. And walking is something that you can do anywhere. It's free. Walking works virtually every system in your body, you guys. Every system. Yet here we are, time and time again, complicating fitness, complicating getting healthy, complicating movement. And I'm here to tell you, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You can get out today and you can walk for 15 minutes. Walk laps around your truck, step up and down off the step of your truck a few times throughout the day. You can walk an extra step in and out of the truck stop or wherever it is you're dropping your load off or picking it up. I forgot something, even though you really didn't. Just to get those extra moves in. It all adds up. Walking is great for our lymphatic system, which actually controls our immune system. It is great for digestion and elimination because those abdominal muscles get massaged when you walk. So if constipation is an issue, you got to get moving. Walking is great because it oxygenates your body. So if you have poor circulation, you probably need to get up and get moving more. Walking also boosts serotonin and dopamine and endorphins in the brain. So if you're feeling a little down, if you're more prone to anxiety or depression, get outside and get walking. It's an amazing way to clear your head. It's an amazing way to get a new perspective on whatever's going on in life. I love going for a walk when I am just feeling stressed and I just need to kind of regroup. And my mind is, oh my gosh, maybe you can relate to this. My mind will just fight me. It's like I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling overwhelmed, or I have a lot of stuff to do, and I'm like, I should just go for a walk right now. I'll feel so much better. 1, it's exercise. 2, it's burning calories. 3, it's a great mental release. And 4, you're getting outside and breathing fresh air. Don't care where you are. Outside is better than no outside, right? And my mind will instantly be like, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you're too busy. Oh, you're too tired. Oh, yeah, you got to put your shoes on now. Oh, you got to find your vest, because I walk with a vest at night because it's dark. Oh, you should just stay inside where it's warm. My brain just starts telling me that I shouldn't do it. And sometimes we just got to do it anyways. So here is this week's challenge. You need to try to get out and walk. You need to get out and get moving. And so maybe you already get a lot of walking in every day, and that's great. Then I challenge you to try a new form of movement. Maybe you need a little more stretching in your life. I don't know where it is right now. We just moved this weekend. So for 20 plus hours, my husband and I literally moved our entire house. Talk about the need to be physically fit. I was carrying couches and beds and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Oh my Lanta. So I felt like just a pile of goo last night. But I'm looking for my office and I don't see it. I'll have to send you guys a picture. But find a different form of movement that you haven't done before. Have you done any of our stretches? Have you done any core work ever? We have an awesome core workout coming out for you guys. It's going to blow your mind. I'm so excited. But I want you to get 15 minutes of solid, dedicated movement in, where you are on purpose choosing to move. Now, all the other movement you get in during the day, if you're walking in and out of the shipper, or you're going to whatever, you're rocking around the truck, or all those things matter. Okay, squatting down, looking at something, whatever, that all matters. But 15 minutes of on-purpose movement, that is what I want you to focus on today. This entire week, there's no questions. If you're ready to lay down and go to bed because you're so tired and you didn't fit it in, hope's in your ear. Get up and get the 15 minutes in. Trust me. You will be so happy that you did. That's the momentum that we need. That's the momentum that we want. And throughout this week, Julie and I are going to be coming live and sharing with you tips and strategies for walking, tips and strategies for exercise and movement. I got a lot of stuff planned. So we're going to hit the ground running. But this week, today, you have to find 15 minutes to get out and walk, get out and move on purpose. That is the sole reason why you're doing it. And if you want to turn up the dial, walk with weights. If you want to turn up the dial, add a couple squats in. If you want to turn up the dial, increase your speed. There are so many ways that we can just improve or fine-tune what we're already doing. We don't need fancy, elaborate things. I'm a big believer in improving the quality of your everyday life by keeping things a part of your everyday life. I ain't got no time for complicated. And if you want complicated, you gotta go somewhere else. because Julie and I aren't going to be the complicated bus for you. But where can I fit 15 minutes of movement? And today, try something new if you're up for it. Otherwise, dedicate 15 minutes to walking, yoga, anything, but on purpose. And once you've done it, either come back to this video and say done, or better yet, post a picture in the group here to motivate your fellow drivers that they can do it too. Now, you very well can do more than 15 minutes more if you want to, if you're already in a groove. But my suggestion is, I've worked with thousands of people over the last 20 years, and I see this all the time. When we come out of the gate and we go bananas and we do I'm gonna do 90 minutes. And then we realize the next day or the next 2 days later or week later, that's not sustainable right now, we typically throw in the towel. Or we start this negative downward spiral about why we're not good enough. So the best way to get to your goal is to start on stair one. Start on stair one, and then up to the next, and then up to the next, and then up to the next. And before you know it, you'll be so many stairs away from where you started, and you've never stepped down. Why? Because we're starting at a realistic expectation. The best way to achieve a goal long term is to choose an action that is sustainable long term. 15 minutes will make a dramatic difference. I promise you. And then from 15, we'll move to 20, and then to 25, and then to 30. But today, you have to promise me, drop it in the chat, promise me 15 minutes of on-purpose movement. Walking, squatting, yoga, stretching, resistance bands, I don't care what it is, but it's on-purpose movement. Let's do this, team. All right, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Show us some love. I'm super excited about this week. This is some of my favorite stuff to talk about. And get ready, because I got new content for you, and Julie and I are going to blow your socks off. But first, 15 minutes of movement. Peace out.